right, so we're on to a new week, and this week we're going to be talking about Easter. Easter, little fun facts. We're kind of coming out of the gloom and doom of the topics of last week, and now we'll begin into the Easter things. And when we talk about Easter, our word in English is very different. We ask, well, where's the word Easter come from? And so our word Easter, most other languages, so the Hebrew, the Pesach, and then the Latin and the Greek both have the Pascha. And then the Latin, a lot of the Romantic languages that we know of, all derive from that. So the most famous is like the Spanish, the Pascua or the Pascalia, or the the Paques, and similar in French and different things like that. But they're all based on this Pascha base word that comes from that Pesach, that Hebrew for Passover. Now, our Easter, we're thinking, well, Easter, where's that come from? Well, Easter is, of course, as we often in our English, it goes back to old Germanic roots. Now, southern Germany, they had Pasaiches. It's like a southern, like they're southern German. They kind of stuck with the old Romantic stuff. But the northern ones, they had what Venerable Bede would have called, he said that Ostra was one of their goddesses back in the day. It was the goddess of the dawn. And oftentimes that was celebrated in the month of April. And he said sometimes it was connected to that. Others say that, it was derived from the word from dawn, which is also who this goddess was the goddess of the dawn. She was also goddess of fertility, which kind of, some people say, leads you to the bunnies and the eggs, the natural connection to those. So it kind of, no one really knows for sure. And this isn't to say this is where we got the Easter celebration from. But every Christian celebration had some conflict with an already pagan time. Every time of the year, something was being celebrated. So you have that kind of old, this Ostra kind of deriving from the east, and eventually it gets in the Istra from Anglo-Saxon, and then to Old High German, and then down to German for the Ostern. And then finally, somehow we get it in English down to Easter. So being connected some way to that month of April, where normally that would fall our Easter, or some derivative of dawn or east, which makes sense. The church, east is important. For the longest time, we always celebrated churches were built oriented towards the east. The Jews looked to the east where the Messiah would come from. It is the rising of the sun that comes from the east. For the longest time, the liturgies were ad orientem, towards the east, towards that coming of the rising sun. S-O-N or S-U-N, however you play on it. So these are just little background pieces for you as we enter into this Easter week as to where the word Easter came from. All right, prayers for all those in Seneca, South Carolina last night from all the tornadoes. Hope you all are well. If you need anything, look us up here at Mary Magdalene. See you tomorrow.